Okay, so I've spoken around the world about intrapreneurship, which is ironic because one of the big things about intrapreneurship is to stop talking about it, is to actually do it. And one of the things that drives me crazy is when I go back to see clients 12 months after I've first spoken to them about intrapreneurship and they're still talking about it. Oh my God. It's demoralising to be the performing monkey time and time again. So one of the things that I'd like you to take away from today are actions, things that maybe just rings a bell in your head. So I had a very lovely dinner last night. Alberto, off the back of his motorbike. That didn't frighten me at all. Fortunately, when I take my glasses off, I can see to about here. So I just saw lots of blurry Zagreb as he's popping wheelies down the road saying, "Don't worry, trust me." Yeah, right. But during the course of the meal, there were a couple of things that some of the leaders were talking about which resonate strongly with me. Things like consistency, communication, collaboration. I don't know why they all begin with the letter C, but that's the way it is. And it's important that as people in this room, is that if there's something that I talk about that is of interest, don't just do it once. It has to be something that is consistent. If you want to change the culture of the organisation, there has to be a consistency to it. Team members will just think, this is the latest thing that they want me to do. And they'll soon forget about it and move on to the next thing anyway, so I don't really need to bother. They need to know that you're on their asses all the time. Yeah? One of the things that I always talk about is that in 3 years' time, you should not be talking about intrapreneurship. It should be deeply embedded into what you do so you don't notice it's there. Yeah? Are we kind of okay with that as a starting point? I like pictures. I'm somebody who's very visual, so you'll see pictures like this. I googled extensively for mice and dinosaurs. There aren't that many pictures of mice fighting dinosaurs. So that's the best I can do. I have a clicker, so we're all right. It is going to be a love story. If during the course of today you get the inclination to look at your phone, that's okay. Just make sure you tweet and you make sure you mention me and how great I am. The greater the better. Tweets, likes, retweets, all these kind of things, that's the currency of the guys that stand at the front. This is how we get our next gig and our next client. So don't be frightened about checking your phone. Don't be frightened to go onto LinkedIn and connect to me, Neil Fogarty, but also do the tweeting. There's no point trying to find me on Facebook. I've got better things to do. Yeah? Also, if you think it's boring, say so. Ask questions, disrupt, because as intrapreneurs, you are by nature going to be disruptive.